We're back on Born Before 64, and we're actually transitioning, Mary, to the nighttime look, and that's what Maisie's doing right now. And then we'll bring Debbie in and show how you really highlight your eyes and how you change things, right?
Yes, ma'am.
So let's do this.
So
and what are you doing now?
I'm just going to highlight her eyebrows a little bit before I define them. She's going out after work. She's got a date with her husband. The kids are away. So she's going to go and get something to eat after work.
Right, so she's going to really look hot.
Yes, she has to look hot.
And she could wear almost anything with that look, couldn't she?
Yes, that's why I chose that's why I chose these colors, because she can wear anything. She can put a belt on, and I'm just kind of going in her creases with my brush.
Okay.
And I'm lifting her eyebrows up, like I said.
All right, and we have like 1 minute left.
Okay.
And that'll change.
And all I'm going to do now is just redefine her eyebrows.
Her eyebrows?
Yes.
Okay.
And I am going to use, where's the bark I had?
I don't know.
I just had it in my hand.
Okay, you're going to redefine her eyebrows
Yes,
with that.
I'm going to redefine her eyebrows with the bark. Just to even them out for her.
Okay.
I'm using my brow brush.
Okay.
They're called an angle brush. The reason,
angle brush?
Yes. The reasons being is because it is at an angle. It allows you to guide and have control, so you have artistic freedom when you lining your brows.
So now just look at that eyebrow real quick. And our next model, Debbie Burkhardt, and what did you do to her before you started you're getting ready to do her eyes, right?
Yes, I just want to get Debbie camera ready. So basically all I did for her is I applied So Fresh foundation all over for her, and I used a little bit of bronzer just to give her a little bit of color, and I used our corrective concealer. I mixed it with our fair concealer because I knew that she had some broken capillaries and I needed to camouflage that. So I did that for her. And what we're going to do for her, we're just going to focus on eyes, how when your eyes are defined and you just have a base foundation, that's pretty much all you need. You do that, put a little gloss on, and you're ready to go.
Okay,
so
let's
she's
see.
my easy lady. She's going to the grocery store.
Awesome. Okay. All right.
So that's what we're going to do with Miss Debbie.
And you're using a different color on
Actually, I was going to try to use one of my newest brow definer, but I noticed that her eyebrows are a little dark, and that's not going to work. That's not going to work for her. So I have an eyebrow trial kit, so I'm going to use another color from here because her eyebrows are like a little dark. I want to blend her with her hair a little bit.
Okay.
And not take away from her hair.
All right. And you know, I actually had permanent makeup a few years ago, but because I had a small facelift, some of that permanent makeup went away. So I think I want to do, I think a lot of women that were in my age group or maybe a little bit younger used to pluck their eyebrows a lot back in the day. And so we didn't have the eyebrows that we had today. So we always want to think that we should, use that pencil and everything. But doing this the way you're doing it, it looks very easy.
Yeah, for middle-aged women born before 64,
Right.
I would highly recommend not drawing your eyebrows on because then you look like
even older.
Like I don't want to say a clown, but you're just not as natural looking, and you want your brows to look as natural looking as possible.
Wow,
you can just
that's
see
beautiful.
just from doing that on her eyes.
Oh wow!
That's all she pretty much needs. And then I'm just going to use a liner. I'm actually going to use a green liner only because it's a liner called Fiction. Only because of the green sparks in her eyes that I really want to bring out the color in her eyes.
Okay,
so I'm going to use the
it.
green liner. Open up for me. You can breathe out your mouth if you start to
Because a lot of people.
No, it's kind of
sometimes-
hard when people coming towards your eye.
I know. You know, when I had the permanent makeup put on, I didn't think that I could be able to do it, but actually it was quite easy.
Really?
I thought so. Because they deadened the area around it, so I didn't feel like
Okay.
it made it a lot easier. I don't know if I would be screaming if it wouldn't have been deadened. But
So I want to make sure that's it. That's all she really needs.
oh wow, it's really changed her
Yeah.
eye. I can't believe it.
So you don't want to go too dark because you don't want to overpower the face, especially when you're a middle-aged woman. You want something that's going to complement your face. So you want to use a brow definer and a brush versus using a liner. And because the eyebrow brushes, like I said earlier, they're called angle brushes, you want to use it at an angle and just kind of feather your brows in so that it looks as neat and as natural as possible. So there you have it. Look how beautiful she looks. That's it. And all we're going to do is put a little bit of gloss on her.
Yeah, because
she can't go without gloss, you know. She
because we're
can't.
running out of time.
Yes, we're just going to put a little bit of gloss on her and
we've
we're
come to the
done.
end of our show. And, you know, you're going to be on a regular basis for our shows as a beauty expert. And we're going to be following you around, and you're going to be doing a program with the African American Black Film Festival.
Yes, ma'am.
That's coming
I'm
up.
very excited about that.
And so you're going to be calling in, and we're going to be getting some pictures out of that. So, wow, look at that. Well, you know, I'm going to give your website out again, Maisie. That is Maisie Dunbar, spaandlounge.com, and also BluffajoCosmetics.com. And I can't thank you enough. She's so cute. I can't thank you enough for allowing us to work on both of our models. And thank you so much for coming all the way from Silver Springs, Maryland to do such a great show for us. Thank you again.
Thank you for having me. It was a
And
pleasure.
thank you.
It was
And
a
we'll be
pleasure.
back next time on Born Before 64. Don't forget to go to our website at www.born, B-O-R-N-B, the initial B, the number 464.com. See you soon.
Thank you for joining us on Born Before 64 with Kathryn Raaker.